What's good, y'all? It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness, back at it again with another video. So today's video, I'm gonna talk to y'all today about how I made over $480 today in the stock market. I've recovered majority of the losses that I had the past couple of days, and I also want to talk to you guys about the type of investor I am. Now, in no way, shape, or form do I make these videos to try to sit there and make it seem like I'm better than you or I'm bragging or any low vibrational stuff like that. I make these videos to teach y'all a very, very important skill. And I put a lot of time, energy, and effort into learning this skill. And every day I'm gonna have to keep challenging myself to get better. All right. Now today, for those that may not know, was an event called Jackson Hole, where Jerome Powell spoke, and anytime Jerome Powell speaks, the market takes. Sometimes. But today, the market actually did good. We rallied. So I'm going, like I said, show y'all, you know, the results and talk to y'all more about investing and, of course, my SR journey. All right. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, leave a thumbs up as you watch this video, and watch the video through. Yes, sir. It's your boy TG Talk. Alright, guys, so in no way, shape, or form do I want y'all to think that uh on your journey to wealth, things are supposed to be easy and investing in the long term is easy. Number one, every day I train my psychology. You know what I'm saying? Psychology plays a very, very big role because we have had one of the biggest fears of losing money, and a lot of us was never taught how to have money working for us. We're so used to working for money 24/7, right? Like that's exaggerating it, but we're working 8 hour a day, 40 hours a week, or sometimes more than 40 hours a week, and we're trading so much time for money. But when you play the reverse psychology on yourself and you learn how to have your money working for you, you teach yourself how to get ahead. You know, um, me personally, I am a buy and hold investor. All right, I literally, no matter what day it is, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm putting my money to work. You know, why? Because I feel like I figured out the Krabby Patty formula. You know, and every day I tell myself, you cannot get none of this time back, bro. You can't get none of this time back. You know, and for the people out there that may feel as if, oh, I got time to invest, I got enough time, you don't. You don't. Because the next 5 to 10 years of your life is going to go by super duper fast. You know, um, financial literacy, teach yourself how to be better financially, how to have financial fortitude is very, very important for your growth as an individual. You know, um, I do have a 5 figure portfolio for those that know, right? For those that may not know, now you know. I am working my way to 6 figures and beyond. That is my goal, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. You know, I am focused on making my YouTube channel much bigger so that I can use this income to not only pay things down and take care of things that I have to take care of, but use this money to put it in the stock market. You know, YouTube income does come in clutch, and if somebody ever told you that it doesn't, they lie. It don't matter if we make $100, 110, $120, it's still coming clutch because this is money that you're making off of your own creative energy. You know, honestly speaking. Uh, Another thing too is I have been investing for 3 years, so it's been a long 3 years of my life. I done been through a lot. I done had to use my Uber Eats money, you know, even while paying bills with the Uber Eats money, and paying no taxes with the Uber Eats money because I had to pay taxes on Uber Eats. Um, and then outside of that, now that I got a W-2 job, I still am able to do Uber Eats, but I don't do as much. You know, I gotta walk somewhere where they're not playing music. Hold on, y'all. All right, like I was saying, I have to now. I got my W-2 job, so I've been able to use some of this income, put it in the stock market, and still do Uber Eats on my off days. But it still is a grind. You know what I'm saying? It still is a grind because this ain't easy, bro. This ain't easy. Investing your money every day, like that's the type of person I am. Some people do it once a week, twice a week, whatever. But me, I challenge myself to do it every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't care if it's $10, $20, $50, something. I gotta put something in the market because if you think like an hourly wage worker, that's all that you're gonna get, right? $20 an hour, $25 an hour, that's a capped income, you know. But when you shift your mentality to an entrepreneurial mindset, you're able to think totally different, and now your money is working for you every day, all day, whether you're working or not. You know, honestly speaking. So right now I'm in Harlem, about to go to a basketball game. Feel me? And where this is where I grew up at. But yeah, it feels good to talk to you guys and tell y'all like I made over $480 today in the stock market. Just like I showed y'all my L's, right? I showed y'all my L's. I might not show you the portfolio, but I still show you the L's, right? Uh, and it's just transparency. You know what I'm saying? Now, how does that equate to my SR journey? Because I did say I was going to talk about SR. The SR journey definitely has been going good. You know, even with me being engaged now and having a fiance, things of that nature. I honestly, truthfully feel like it's not even I feel. I know that SR uh, attracted my fiance into my reality, into my life, and me having a purified energy and cultivating it and putting it into myself and learning how to love myself and things of that nature and respect myself. I attracted her to my life. Real talk. And I'm very, very thankful. You know, shout out to everybody in the community that's been retaining. And shout out to everybody that's been rocking on me on this platform. Now, I know I have not been making SR videos and blah, 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 blah. It's because I've been wanting to talk about more important things in life. You know, SR is very, very important. It's very, very vital to my life. And it's one of the most important things that I've ever done in my life. You understand what I'm saying? I feel like throughout these times, people need to learn high income skills. You know, you need to stop watching PMO videos, stop releasing your seed recklessly, stop being a coomer, and start putting that energy back into yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just transmuted that energy, that same energy you about to use to go watch other people fornicate, if you put that energy into the stock market, I promise you, you will love the stock market. And it's like saving money and investing in money. It becomes addicting, but it's a positive addiction. Like you see how I played reverse psychology on myself. I had so much negative addictions that I had to get rid of, and now I transmuted that into positive addictions. And now I'm teaching myself how to build wealth, how to get rich, how to get wealthy, $1 at a time. I'm not forcing nothing. I'm letting it come to me, and I'm just cultivating. I'm cultivating these skills, and I'm improving. You know, I went from having from having a couple dollars in my investment portfolio to $100 to $1,000 to $10,000, and now I'm moving up. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm literally teaching myself. Like I watch a lot of different YouTube videos where people are where I want to be, like Wall Street Chopper, Aristotle Investments, um, trading with Sai, like a lot of different people, you know. But if you don't apply what you're learning, it just defeats the purpose. You understand what I'm saying? Like applied knowledge is more important than getting the knowledge itself. You have to use it. You have to use it, bro. And the same thing with money. You can make money all you want, bro. You can make $40,000 a year, $50,000 a year. But if you don't use the money to grow outside of taking care of your bills, then you're just making the money. If you're just saving the money, that's all that you're doing. You're just saving money. Then the money is getting cooked by inflation, and it's just sitting in your savings account to look nice. But learning how to grow it, putting it into assets, putting it into real estate, that's going to grow over time, getting paid dividends, that feels good, and that's a skill that nobody can take away from you. And it's legal, bro. And it's legal. You don't gotta be out here in the streets doing stupid stuff, being a knucklehead, joining the gang, selling drugs, doing extra stuff. You don't have to do none of that stuff, bro. That's another reason why I want to teach y'all how to invest your money. Because it'll save so many lives, bro. I feel like it'll change families worldwide. You could teach it to your siblings. You could teach it to your mom and your dad. You could teach it to anybody. It just, are they going to do the work? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you about this. It was a very, very great day today. Big W. Uh, Good way to end the week. And markets open back up on Monday. So I'm looking forward to that. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe. Hold on, thumbnail. Subscribe, leave your comments below. And I'll be back at it with some more videos for y'all. It's your boy Terrence Carter, TC Talk, TC Fitness. Yes, sir.